Hi everyone, it's Ian Hewitt again for movementsensorlights.com. That's right, and it's even in red, movementsensorlight.com. Okay, tonight we're going to show you our Christmas specials because, yes, that's right, Christmas is coming. So I'm telling you now, buy now, and we'll have them. Our delivery time is 14 business days. Call it 3 weeks. Order now. And why would you order now? What would you order from crap like me? Well, let's see. This is a solar panel, a really nice one, with Velcro on the back that goes on our special stand that sits there. And after 6 hours of sun, you have a pretty good lights. Now what happens, you've got like 8 different modes. It'll go, that's on and off, and then you push modes like that, and it has about 8 different ones, and you wrap them around trees and stuff like that. It's called Christmas lights, that's right, because, oh yes, that's right, these are not just cheap, they are nasty as well. Okay, and so you could sit here all night, and if you were inebriated or something, you could probably go, wow man, you know, look at that. But as we don't do that, we go, oh, turn to normal. Okay, so that's number one, very cheap price. You'd have to go though, to get the exact price, you'd have to go to, you guessed it, that's right, go there, you'll see the price, but we are talking cheap. From memory, it'll be US 10 bucks, 9, something like that, incredibly cheap. Okay, the next thing, it's back there, and guess where it's from? That's right, same place, because, that's right, that's Christmas coming soon. So, we have beautiful lights like this now. That is also a beautiful light. It is LED, it is COB LED, but it has evil batteries in it. Now, we will send, it's such a beautiful light, has plenty of juice. So when it goes off, it's on your wall, people walk past, goes off, beautiful looking, and 15 seconds later it goes off. Unfortunately, the mounting system doesn't work like 90% of all of them, yet ours do. We have them pre-velcroed, pre-everything, so they work. In this case, we have a minimum of $50 order, which allows us to be able to send you a battery charger. Now the battery charger here does not come with the batteries, just the charger, and it's free. It's absolutely free. Like a lot of stuff here, it's absolutely free. Like we come in and we might give you free UH glue, free araldite or 2-pack epoxy, lots more super glue, a hub, a USB hub, because you're going to want to charge your lights and your phone and everything else. You can't just have one. Beautiful hub. Or if you need a box cutter, don't take it on a plane. If you need a box cutter, it'll have one. Will it have a battery tester? Oh yes, battery tester. It's free. You know what I mean. Free. Like everyone else puts, they go, Christmas is coming soon. There's lots of new and free stuff, and we all know what that means. If you need Velcro, it will come with Velcro for free. And we can turn this light off. As I said, it's not solar, it's rechargeable battery basically, and that's the least eco-friendly, but still pretty good. If you use normal batteries, you're a planet-busting animal and deserve to be in the dark, whatever. Charge if you need it for free, and we all know what that means. Okay, another fantastic product, imagine this. And this is basically our Chrissy, but other than of course LEDing your house, which we'll walk around and do that in a moment. But this is a nice product. If you're a doomsday prepper, you're a camper, you need anyone who wants a really gutsy light that uses very little power, this one has a hook. You can hook it anywhere. It fits on your belt, and guess what? With one push, it's a killer flashlight and uses almost no power. Another push, you hang it for camping, whatever, and you get a ton of light for, I think it's 3 watts. That'll last. It's got 3, rechargeable of course, and if you buy these, remember there's a $50 minimum, if you buy these, you will get one of these in the mail, and you'll also get a link to where to buy the best batteries closest to you. An excellent torch, a flashlight for Americans, and on your belt, clicks down, really well designed, tons of juice for no battery power. And these battery chargers are excellent if you don't drop them and sit on them and stuff. So we'll turn off that time. Another new product. This is all about super cheap power, if you haven't worked out, solar lights, it's LED, COB LED. These are a night light for kids and stuff, and I've noticed that when you rent out apartments, which I do sometimes, they actually ask you as one of, what have you got? Big screen TV, DVD player, fire extinguishers, fire alarm, kiddies light. And I didn't before, but let's go and see what happens. I've worked out, if you stuck one of these in all your light sockets that are not being, power sockets that are not being used, you may have enough light to walk around and leave them on. It's using almost zero. It's 3 watts, unbelievably cheap power. Now, if you put one of those in all the power points, you would never again be walking around in the dark. A bit like, but these are better. And the reason that took time to go off is it's not fully charged. How you tell, there's no meter on these things, but if it takes a while to come on, it's towards a charge. If it comes on instantly, it's got plenty of charge. The same would go for this. That one came on really quick, so it's got plenty of charge. That one is on its way out, but it is in a freezer, and it does work very well. It needs a charge. That would come out, and it would go sticking on our sunshine or our sun charger, and it'll be excellent. In fact, we could do that, and we now have, this one will go on the charger, of course, very soon. Just swap them over. And did we get this one? Great little, excellent little light. Again, this takes 2 normal batteries, and there's no switch on it or anything, but it's the best cupboard, wardrobe, drawer, pantry light I've seen. I'm not sure if we've even got one in here. Oh yes, we used to use this. Don't buy these, they're a real drag to fit. We thought they were the best until the best, and we only sell the best, so we've gone over 10. And this is one of the few lights where the system that they supply will work. Put it there, the stick-on works, and it's strong enough to hold it nice, magnetically, excellent light. Back to the Christmas stuff. Now, of course, they'll, making your mother, your wives, whoever, suddenly they go out and they come home and they can suddenly see their clothes, they can see in wardrobes, they can see. It's a present that your mum, your wife, whoever, sister-in-law, whatever, probably does not have. I bet you they certainly don't have one that's like this. If you look up there, there's a big light, and I just turn it on, but it's too bright in here, it will not come on. But if I turn the lights off, that will be on instantaneously. And that's all you need for this huge space, but we'll do a walkthrough later. For Christmas, remember Christmas? There's beautiful lights like these, solar charged, mainly for outdoors. There's other excellent ones like these that glue on, stick on, battery, USB like your phone. They have 3 switches, which is very nice, on, off, and auto, meaning if the lights went off, that would go on. They're very nice. Same deal with these. However, they all look the same. Okay, they look the same, especially these, and yet this one, for example, takes batteries, and they're the cheapest around. And whenever you see these compared, it'll be them. Can't turn them on and off. They break off all the time. Great light when that was all you could get. Then they went to rechargeable. Same light, everything, but with a nice battery inside it. USB charged like your phone. And on the other end, the same deal. Oh no, it's got a little black dot. Now, it doesn't tell you in the instructions that you have to push this button, 1, 2, 3, to activate it. And boy, that took me a while. So anyway, our instructions will be changed from Japlish and Chinglish to English. And they're an excellent light, rechargeable, about $19. And what an investment, they're just a great light. I'd buy, say you wanted one for that spot, you buy 2. You have one fully charge them. All lights need a full charge at the start. Then you put this in 2 months later, when, you know, a month later, whenever it runs out, you simply put the one that's already charged and put that on charge. So I suggest you buy, if you need 8 lights, buy 16, that sort of thing, because they are dirt cheap. Now for Christmas, getting back to the funny things you can buy. Now this is great. If you've got a kid who's into solar, and let's face it, Tesla, this is the age of solar. You know, we got Tesla happening, we got all these electric cars happening. They're wickedly fast. My brother Paul I got a test drive of a Tesla, but it was in Sydney and too far for me, but my brother Paul was kind enough to take my test drive and report. And he said, it can throw your head back, so you smack your head at any speed, torque at any speed. Now, speaking about brothers who ripped off your drive, these are fabulous. That is a photocell, and it's quite gutsy. There's mini USB on the other side, and it will charge your phone, your light, whatever it is you need to charge. But it would have to be in the sun, of course. In the sun, and it's charging, no sun, pretty low charge. We do have ones that go to a battery, and then at night you can from the battery to your phone, but we'll talk about them later. But this particular product is magic. What it is it looks like your typical old-fashioned Edison's light bulb. And they work great, okay? So you've got a light bulb, you hang anywhere, lasts a long time because it's LED, 3 watts using nothing. And when you do need to charge it, or you can leave it on charge, you connect it like any USB port, and it's about as easy to get in as your phone, incredibly. They're all bloody hard to use. So it goes straight into any USB mini, and if that was mounted there, and you had a long cable, and have your photocell outside, better of course, if the sun's going that way, you don't want it like that. The best way obviously is flat, and the sun doesn't matter which way they're, so out in the sun in the flat, but it peels on, sticks off, supplies a lot of juice, and honestly enough to charge your phone. And we're going to have a baseball cap. In fact, this baseball cap, if you're interested, by the way, most people don't, I just don't wake up in the morning and I see, you know, 30 lights, 16 toilet lights, which we've got here in a minute or so, etc., and I send them out. Usually we get an email, have you got this, what would be the prices, how many of these you got, how long does it take to get there? By the way, it's by airmail, and it takes 14 business days is our shipping. Free shipping, absolutely free shipping, totally free shipping. And everything comes with a free bonus gift. I'm going to throw something in that I'm trying to get rid of. Something good in everything, and it's totally 100% free. And once again, so what's going to happen with our baseball cap is you wear it along in the daytime, because guess what? The sun, in the daytime, there'll be a battery built in here, and it'll charge the battery. Over here, the battery will be, and the switch will be here, and the automatic sensor, which sets it off, and you'll be able to turn that on and off. There'll be a light at the front, a light more like the LED, I'll have one in a minute, a square, very strong light at the front, a battery here, is on-off switch, and then at any time you can pull this off. Say it's in the car, you've charged it all day because you've been at the races. You go out, I'm in a nightclub, I've run out of power, I've got my super baseball cap in the car. Run down, and you've got 1 or 2 charges in a battery. That, of course, it was very well organised. They come in that sort of box. There's a blue battery about that big by about that, and you get 2 charges, I would guess, maybe more, out of each battery. And if that's fully charged and you're not running your whatever gizmo you're running, in this case, a Ideas cap. If you're not running that, you'd have a full charge, and it stays in there until used. And as you can see, I glued on the photo charge here, I glued on, or hot glued on that, and when we want to charge it, we just bend it forward. You can turn it on and off by bending it forward, and in goes the charger. Could be a little fan, could be a super bright light, which is how they come default. And this one, that one now would be, that one there would be self-charging. In other words, you'd walk around and the light would be on, and the juice would be powering it, and for some reason you'd be, but you know, why would you walk around in the sun with that on? So really, you walk around like that, often without anything there, and you have a nice battery along here that's fully charged, and sorry, along here that's fully charged, and you have your on-off switch on your right hand. Most people are right-handed. If they sell enough, we'll even make a left-handed model. So that's coming for Christmas. The flashlight, this killer light up there, they're about $90 US and the best thing you've ever seen. Oh, this is always fun. Let's say you needed cheap power somewhere. Now, nowadays we used to build cubbies and things like that, and we thought about running cables and trying to get light, and we had kerosene lamps that smelt like crap and had black smoke and burnt things down. It was tough in our day. You know, I used to have to walk, I don't know, 12 feet across shag pile carpet to just change the TV. Incredible, isn't it? The things we had to put up with. Now you just go like this, and that 12-foot walk is saved. All right, and what was this? What's the song? Oh, what a coincidence. So anyway, let's keep going. What are we buying for Christmas? Oh, they all come lovely boxed, by the way, for Christmas. It won't come like this, you know, rough as. They all come with charging cables. Don't buy these. There's much better, those little ones for cupboards. We'll turn this down now, because I think you probably got the idea. And to show you in action what these are like, I think there's only one way to do it. Let's go check out the bathroom where I've got one. Come on, everyone. We're gonna go, this is a fully LED house, so okay, let's go in here. Oh, there goes one. Okay, now, here we are in the solar lit bathroom, but let's say it's not enough. I need to put my lipstick on better, whatever. Pow. Now this is a killer. Velcroed on. That, less than $5 US. And you've got 3 rechargeable batteries, you've got to get our charger, then you've got to buy $50 worth. But those things you can buy all day for under $5. And in my day with a cubby, you'd call it a tree house, like Bart Simpson's tree house. Now Bart is probably in the dark at this point. I'd have a Honda Jenny, but Bart could peel off this or put some Velcro, stick it on, have another light so you can see it, and you have light. And that is using very little power, will last a long time. And in a big shed, probably 3 of them, one on each floor, whatever. The sort of cubbies I had, one would have been quite sufficient. And yeah, they're excellent. Coming back in, everyone. Before we turn on the lights, this is what it's like living in no light. This is all sunshine. All light you see has been supplied by the sun at this point. I suppose we better give them a quick... We did this, didn't we? Oh, yes, we did this. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, it's working well. And, yes, okay. You get the idea, everyone. Your mum, your wife, if they haven't got lit wardrobe by the time we finish, you're cheaper. And I'm talking about the whole home, every area done beautifully, sun charged, 100% for under $200. Under $200 Aussie. So you're talking about 100 and... Anyway, it depends on the size of your house and you choose them. We will sell you one light, but we won't sell you one that's battery powered. And we do have a $50 minimum. So for Christmas, is it the old photosynthesis cell who, let's face it, for kids, I don't think there's a boy, 8 to 18, that wouldn't love a photocell that can charge stuff. I mean, put it on your roof of your car, it'll stick like buggery, it's a huge sticker, stick it on the roof of your car, run it down, and you're charging in your car for free. Okay, so for Christmas, basically these little lights, they're going to be lovely. They're going to be like $1 or $2 US. All these things will have the prices, but they're very cheap. You'll find, for example, let's turn this off. This is a kitchen light, one of the excellent light. And what I like about this is, okay, it's actually battery. Okay, so once again, you would have to have one of these with rechargeables. But you put 3 batteries in there, lasts for a long time. But what's so nice about this, that doesn't work, is that, I'll show you. It clips on like that, and it has a part that comes with it that's here, and it has hooks for your keys. And we'll go and show you one quickly that's already up because it's faster. Watch this. I mounted it with araldite, and it is tough. And you put your key, you come in, you put your keys on. Now I've got it off, but basically when it's on auto, you walk in the front door, these 2 come on, you've got tons of light, and you've got your keys here, etc. And there's one that comes on in the bathroom, it's in here, you might as well have a quick look. Ready? Might as well have a quick look, see if it works. Let's see, it might need charging. Oh yeah, there it goes. Once again, all of these have had 1 charge in the sun a couple of days ago. All right, we'll turn that off. Oh no, we'll put it on auto now. Okay, that's on. No, that's off. That's auto. Okay. An excellent light and a kitchen. It light to hang kitchen utensils or keys, but an excellent present for Christmas. Every house should have one, really. And the hooks hook in really easily. And I know where they are, but just trust me on that. They actually just so you know, they're a little square thing, and they just hook in here and pull down, and they're very solid, very well designed. This whole light. And as soon as it goes rechargeable, that's all we'll sell. At the moment, you have to have rechargeable batteries. That's the only way it comes. But I have no doubt within a year or so or whatever, there'll be a USB port and they'll be rechargeable. And what we do is we reserve the right to send you the best at the time. In other words, if you order this one, but there's a better one, we'll send the better one. I think that's about it for Christmas. Can't go wrong with fairy lights. Let's face it. I mean, fairy lights. We wrap them around a tree, and solar forever. Every night that will go off, and every day it will charge the battery in there. And what a way to go. Tesla move over, or wrap your Tesla in one of these and Velcro it to the roof, and you've got a lit. Every time you drive at night, there'll be this fairy lit car. Now that I've thought of that, I reckon wrapping a couple of these, stick on the roof, wrap your car in it. If I was 17, I'd have I had fairy lights all over my car. Okay, with of course a few of these to charge everyone. And I'm thinking too, you can get one that's got 4 come out of it. It comes from USB to 4 that does every phone. And I may come with the connection. But that's an excellent thing for Christmas. The torch is incredible. Lights, the fairy lights are still going. We better turn them off. And basically, I love the ease of this. There's on, off, that's it. And waterproof completely. So there's just on, off. Then when it's on, you've got these 8 different functions. You can have all however you like it. And it's from quite a long way away, so you set it all up how you like it. Velcro it, I've got, to a tree, to whatever, to a wall, whatever. And you've got free light from the sun. Okay, battery chargers, don't forget, nice key one. The light bulb idea is fabulous. People think it's funny hanging this around the place, and it always seems to work because you always, every so often, run away and charge it. There's a recharge in there. The round lights are very good. Very hard to mount. None of them come with an adequate mounting system, but once you do mount them, they last a lot. The batteries, 3 batteries in these. See, there's 2 rechargeables in there. Let's put the 3rd one in, and they're just on. But of course, if we turn the lights off and didn't move for 15 seconds, it would go off. There's 3 up there, and that does really well. They last for ages. The only thing is you've got to get one on the table and change them. They've all become redundant, to tell you the truth, with Big Bertha there. Big Bertha, it's got a remote control. It's got 5 different modes. It lights up. This is a 100 square metre apartment, so this is going to be 40 square metres here, and it made all the other lights down the walls and the one redundant. We're going to go for a wander. The next video is going to be a wander from my car right through the place, watching how we've got it set up for solar. So thanks very much for everything. And as you've probably not forgotten, and remember this, Yes, they have birthdays as well. Everyone does. Birthdays, that's right. Imagine so-and-so, usually Ms. somebody, goes out and comes home a couple of hours later and she opens the wardrobe and she can suddenly see her clothes for the first time. I did it with my mum. I've got an 80-year-old mum. She's very, very together, but you know, she was like, oh, it's much better when you can see it. And all I did was clip 2 lights in there. In those days, they were rechargeable, were just batteries, and now we're changing over to nice rechargeables like Mum would like. And as I said, lots and lots and lots of free stuff. Lots of free stuff. So when you're comparing prices, just remember, ours come with lots and lots of free stuff. And yeah, I'm telling you, lots of free stuff. And don't forget this, you will give her the best birthday present, Christmas present, if you light her house up. You save power, save time, and you never have to walk around in the dark again. To tell the truth, if I get out of bed and there's not warm, nice lighting all around me, I think it's backwards. And I don't know if you'll relate to this if you're a driver. I used to think that winding your own windows was okay, and power windows, you didn't need them. Same with cruise control. Now, no cruise control, I don't buy it. No power windows, are you kidding? But my 240Z, I thought they were fine. But once you've had it, you can't live without it. And there's always birthdays coming up for women. So none of this, oh, I've got nothing to buy my wife. I can't think of anything for my wife. I can't think of anything for my mum. Unless she's LED'd, you can. And it's you've got to remember, these are Chrissy presents. Buy soon, and you will get them before Christmas, I guarantee it. And we're going to pre-Velcro, pre-everything, so that I guarantee when you buy from us, you will get the stuff. Now, I have to say this. Our friends from China are probably going to steal my Velcro idea. When I say steal, creatively copy. But there are certain things that we don't want copied. So there's something that comes with our lights only, uniquely. It's in that packet, and it's so fabulous. Velcro is fantastic for these. But there's another special thing, and you only get these when you you have to buy a $50 or more order from us. You'll get whatever you buy and the way to mount it, plus the super secret that we don't want our competitors to know, that makes it, you could mount them underwater, put it that way. Incredible. I'm not going to tell you it is because I think the Velcro idea, which took me ages, and remember I've bought every LED light there is just about on the market, and no one knows more about them, and bringing them in, outdoor lights, these were in fact designed for outdoor use, and we worked out that if we put them on a charge stand for a day, you get 12 hours of light from one day of charge, and 12 hours in a wardrobe is a long time, a lot of light, months. And so, expect your Christmas orders soon. There's not many prices on the internet at the moment. They're supposed to be putting my credit card thing in. Email me. Email me from the Contact Us page. How much of this, I'm interested in this, and I'll quote you. And even if you wanted 100 of those cheap ones that take batteries, for example, I'll quote you on them, because you're going to see millions of them around the net as they get replaced by the rechargeables. And when you see that light, you're going to think it's one of the other ones, but there are ones that will stay on in the freezer and there are ones that won't, and we know which ones they are. And you know, we've tested the battery chargers so that when you get your battery, you make sure that they're okay, because often you don't know if they're good or not. So anyway, happy Christmas shopping. It is early for Christmas, but hey, be there or be square. And I mean, let's face it, who wouldn't buy a couple of lights and sort of fairy lights to wrap around trees, around, wrap around your car, etc. Wrap around your push bike, wrap it around your sister, whatever. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that stuff. Don't forget, no, that's not it. You know, go to that place, something like that. It's all there. We give you the best deal, and it's all free. Lots of free stuff, free. Okay, take care, and let's try and save the planet. Honestly, normal batteries, Duracells, that sort of stuff, have to go there, you know. We're gonna save 600. See, these LED lights last for 50,000 hours, which is about 5 years. So they all last, and luckily these lights, you can take them out and replace the battery that lasts about 3 years So the body should last forever. So you buy one of them, and when 3 years later you replace the battery inside it, you get another 3 years, and you've got free power from the sun. The best part, because I've got a feeling the sun will be around longer than I will. Take care, Merry Christmas, and good night from you, Darren.
Good night, hi.
Merry Christmas, darling.
Merry Christmas.
Good night.
Good night.